Why y'all darn. Today we're going to talk about refilling 1 pound propane containers. Now what I've switched over to using is this fuel keg by Mr. Heater. And I use Mr. Heater's rapid refill system, which includes these 3 legs and this dispenser right here. This is what dispenses the propane into the fuel keg from this tank right here, which is just a barbecue tank, 20-pound tank, I guess. Now this is a 1 pound fuel keg that I just purchased, but I want to show you something that y'all really need to pay attention to, especially when you're trying to fill these things. Okay, when you take the cap off of your fuel keg, you'll notice there's a big hole and a small hole. The small hole is a plunger that pushes in to release propane into this keg via the big hole. But if we look at this, we'll notice that that pin right there is not flush. It's supposed to be flush with the bottom of the neck. And if we turn our release pin, listen to this. Hopefully you heard the hissing. Now, from all the research and reading that I've done, that's not supposed to happen. When a fuel keg is filled and it is not hooked up to the rapid refill system, you should be able to turn that pin ring, you should be able to turn that clockwise and counterclockwise with no release of propane. So that's a problem. There's a better look at it. So that's telling me something really serious. It's a possibility somebody actually brought this fuel keg back to where I purchased it from. So doing some reading, that plunger is not supposed to be halfway pushed in. It's supposed to be flush. So yeah, if you buy a fuel keg system, make sure that you take the cap off of the fuel keg, because you may think it's new, but it might not be new. Somebody might have bought it, had problems with it, and returned it. Take the cap off and look at that small pin and make sure that it's not pushed in, because it will not accept propane from the system. You need to bring that back. And that could potentially be a dangerous thing. We don't want propane just bleeding off of the tank, especially if you're outside around a fire. So check it.